I guess one of the first meetings I ever went to is at ASA, maybe even as a state president, is we went to some of the Monsanto laboratories there in St. Louis and saw this plant, soybean plant, that you could spray Roundup on, and it didn't kill it. And it was like remarkable. And of course, over the years, that was gradually refined, and finally the full release was in 1995.
Roundup Ready soybeans was just coming onto the marketplace. That certainly created some concern in the marketplace to get the technology right. We spent a good bit of time on, in those days, biotechnology, we referred to it as, and lots of issues that surrounded it. Market access internationally, but certainly working with agencies within the U.S. to see that things got properly approved before they were planted on a wide-scale basis in our country.
At the time, Europe was our #1 international market. Talked about the science, it had been tested for 20 years in universities around the world, and absolutely nothing to fear.
There was more resistance there, and really probably not so much about Roundup Ready soybeans, but the whole idea of biotechnology and what it meant to the marketplace, what it meant to a secure food supply, what it might mean to availability to them.
We were spending a lot of time in Europe trying to get approvals over there, trying to get approvals from their government, from the EU government, so that we'd have an export market for our soybeans.
We spent a lot of time convincing the ministers of agriculture, the ministers of health, about the benefits of this new technology and how it could help us increase production and really feed the world with the larger supply of healthy soybeans.
ASA leaders in our international market, agencies spent a lot of time just kind of soothing over ill will about the technology and what it might mean there in the European, that whole arena, quite frankly.
But I think certainly if we hadn't been there, they would have not even looked at it. There was all the pressure from the NGOs against biotechnology, and we were the only voice there pro.
But we were able to get the European community to agree to approve soybeans, and we were the first ones to get that approval. They didn't even have a protocol in place for approval of biotech products. So it was a real interesting experience going around talking to all those folks.
We provided the voice of why that technology and the move of technology, what that could do for us in the future. We provided the voice as to why that was important.